Last Sunday at Queen's Park in Toronto, about 200 Persians and Jews gathered for a pro-Israel rally, and then a not-so-funny thing happened, namely thousands of Hamas supporters crashed the event, creating a very unsafe situation indeed. And joining me now is someone who was the organizer of this pro-Israel rally, and someone who used to be a political prisoner in Iran, and that would be Salman Sima. Welcome to the Ezra Levant Show, Salman.
Thank you for having me.
So, Salma, what the heck happened on the grounds of the legislature that day? I sure didn't see any mainstream media coverage about this.
So it was Sunday, 29th of October, and we organized a rally on honoring Cyrus the Great legacy, which means freedom, human rights, and peace.
Thank you for everyone to coming here. Okay. Thank you for everyone to accepting our invitation. Police officer forced us to finish it sooner, and the force of evils are coming from downside of the street, and it's really shame. Canada is a country. If you hunt for freedom, they're gonna close your bank account. But if you hunt for Hamas terrorists, police gonna protect them. By the way, thank you, police officer, for keeping us safe. Thank you, everyone, for accepting our invitation. United we stand, divided we fall.
Cyrus the Great was the king of Persia who ordered to write first human rights charter 2,500 years ago, and he liberated Jews from oppression under the Babylon Empire. So everything was fine. We started on time with all Canada. Everything was peaceful. You could see the love and unity between different communities, not just Jews and Persian. We had some friends from Cuban community, some friends from Indian community. And all of a sudden, one police officer came to bully us. And the police officer said to me that you need to shut down your event sooner. And I said that, why? Of course, the excuse was because of your safety. And I said, officer, I never trade my safety over freedom. I was political prisoner in Iran, and I stood on my guard. And it was so funny because we had the permit, and Queen's Park police, because we were in front of the parliament at the area that needs permit. And why I asked for permit, why I applied for permit, because I need the protection. So the police officer came to bully us, and fortunately, MPP Goldie Gamari, MPP Michael Parsa, Minister Michael Parsa, and my good friends, we stood on our guard. And after police failed to bully us, and after we hold the line for freedom and peace, they bring extra unit to protect us.
And I believe independent MP Kevin Vong was there as well. But
Yes, Kevin was there.
And the dynamics were, here you are, about 200 of you, having a genuinely peaceful rally in support of Israel. And as I understand it, the pro-Hamas people, they were protesting down the street, down University Avenue, that is, at the U.S. consulate. And then they went north, they saw you, and in a very intimidating way, they ran towards you. And that's when, as I understand, and I spoke to another person who was there, a former employee of Rebel News, as a matter of fact, the cops were saying, you've got to run, we can't protect you. Is that what you experienced?
Yes, it was really shameful. And I said these sentences at the end of the rally. It's really shameful that peaceful people who honor human rights. What was the legacy of Cyrus the Great? Human rights. Cyrus was the first one that stood against Jew hatred. We said that end Jew hatred, celebrate human rights, and we want peace, eliminate Hamas. And police came to bully us, but no one said anything to that 4,000 pro-Hamas crowd. And really, it's shameful that Canada is a country that if you honk for freedom, they're gonna freeze your bank account. But if you honk for Hamas, police gonna protect you in some case.
It's unbelievable, Salman. And, you're not exaggerating. I'm going to throw to a clip. It's Liberal MP Yara Sachs, who basically said when the Freedom Convoy was in Ottawa, I'm not making this up, we've got the video evidence, honking your horn twice is an acronym, her words, for Heil Hitler. Here, check this out.
How much vitriol do we have to see of honk honk, which is an acronym for Hail Hitler, do we need to see by these protesters on social media?
So here is a Liberal MP who is Jewish herself, who was demonizing and vilifying the Freedom Convoy demonstrators, Salman, as being Nazis when we have Hamas. And I think you can accurately describe that terrorist group as an Islamo-Nazi organization. And so far as I can tell, it's been silence from the likes of Yara Sachs. What is your take on this hypocrisy?
Unfortunately, Canadian government, and I can say that both party, it's not just a liberal or conservative issue. They don't understand the real danger of Islamist jihadists. You know that it's really dangerous. For 28 years, I live under Sharia law. So it's not a matter of Islam against Jew or any specific religion. It's a matter of terrorism and a matter of foreign influence. And you can see the growing influence by Muslim Brotherhood lobbies, Islamic regime in Iran lobbies. And one of our specific requests in the rally was designate IRGC, Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corp, under Criminal Code of Canada as a terrorist organization. And I don't know that how Justin Trudeau, Yara Sachs, or whole the liberal caucus, they can say that, oh, we condemn anti-Semitism. Okay, thank you. Just it's a lip service. But when it comes to the action, they don't designate the most anti-Semite group, the most dangerous group on the earth, IRGC, as a terrorist group under Criminal Code of Canada. And you know that IRGC is responsible for killing Canadians. IRGC shoot the missiles to the flight PS752 and killed more Canadian than Al-Qaeda in 9/11. But Al-Qaeda is in the list, but IRGC is not in the list. And I can say that some Liberals MP just delivering lip service, vote with no any action.
Hey, I got to tell you, I'm going on a cruise with a whole bunch of rebels. We're sailing out of Fort Lauderdale on March 23rd, 2024. That's not so far away, less than 6 months away. A gorgeous trip around the Caribbean. Holland America Line, boy, is that luxurious. And we're going to bring some of our favorite rebel talent. Sheila Gunn-Reid, David Menzies, and can you believe it? We're actually bringing Tamara Leach with us, and you are invited. That's rebelnewscruise.com.